It's a beautiful day, let's get ready to go. Water filter, hose, let's fill the tank and get underway. So obviously it's a vacuum kind of situation, water's going in, there's already air in there, it needs to go somewhere or the pressure builds. So we just release this valve, but someone has to always make sure that they're here watching, or else we end up with water everywhere. Listen to this. Welcome to engine room yoga. Right, so before we get underway, we've got to do a few things. We've got to check the engines for their fluid levels and the oils, and we have to turn on the seacocks. Right, so first things first, seacocks. So we'll get some light onto the matter. Down here is the starboard engine seacock. You can see the handle down there, which is off at the moment. So we'll just have to turn this on. And then down in here is the seacock for the generator. It's buried deep, deep down there. And then over here, the seacock for the port engine, which is very stiff. So next thing is to head back, turn on the saltwater pump and turn on the seacock for that as well. So the seacock's just straight down here, so we'll just turn that on. And as I'm going, I'm also just checking out the state of everything, making sure that everything's connected, there's no extra water or oil or anything. Next thing is checking the seals on the propeller shaft. So we just want to have a quick look around here, make sure they're sealed, there's no water. We need to check the Racor fuel filters, make sure there's no water in the fuel. Right, so we're just going to check the transmission oil or fluid, make sure that that's all good. Yep, so that's perfect. And the other side. So we've just had our engine serviced a month or so ago, so the oils are still mint. So we slide back and then it's time to check the oil and the engines. So nice clean colour and plenty in there. Nice clean colour and plenty in there. So we're checking, there's some marks on the dipstick just there, so that's the expected oil level, and you can see that we're quite a bit over that, which is perfect. Right, next thing is the coolant fluid. Yep, plenty of coolant in there. Yep, so the coolant's just about there. Right, so when we're in here, we want to have a quick look over the belts and make sure that the belts for the engine are all good. So those belts, again, have been replaced recently, so really it's just a matter of checking for wear and tear or nicks, checking the tension, and we're good. Now, last thing for the engines I always do is just check in the engine tray just to see if there's a bunch of oil or anything dripping in there. So we're good. Now moving on to the generator. Not a lot of room to work, and it's really tight. Right, so we're good to start the engines and start the warm-up process. Right, so it's time to go, fire up the engines, turn everything on. Now that's just our third redundancy system for depth. So we've got this system, the Simrad system, which is awesome. So there's a couple of very important things that we have to turn on in order to be underway. So we want to make sure the horn is on. We want to make sure the engine blower is on. We want to make sure the trim tabs are on. And everything else is all good. So at this point, we're good to go up top and get ready to depart. So getting ready to get underway. It's always best for us to be departing from this station, so we're checking to make sure everything's working good. This is our third, or this is our primary or a second primary system. So the Lowrance system, we use this one for it's got depth and chart plotting and all the rest of it, and the Simrad autopilot, which is awesome.